And worst thing, I don't know. I was gonna say ASO SEO, but I think I'm getting better at that. So maybe still SEO, but yeah.
We're now live, just so if you're tuning in, we're now live streaming on YouTube, where we are on LinkedIn, we're on Facebook, and that sounds so complicated, but it's not. If you need training on how to get your message far and wide, please ask us. We're available for questions until 3:15, and then that's it. If you don't come in with a question, you're out of luck. Who else hasn't spoken? Let's see. Is it Hamid? Last guy.
Yes, hello. My name is Hamid Ahmed. I'm a student working at Loving Social Media. I'm responsible for social media and SEO management. So what my main role is, I promote content that is needed to be promoted for websites and clients. So for example, recently today, I've just been managing videos, so creating subtitles, making sure the SEO is up to the high standards, making sure videos are put out on YouTube so a lot more people can see the videos, videos can get a lot more attention. And the best thing about what I'm doing is about digital marketing is that I like creating content, promoting content, everything around the digital marketing side. I think it's very good. And we're in the industry now where everything is digital. So everything nowadays is being done digitally. I'd say the worst thing is it can be quite stressful because the industry moves so fast. So there's a lot of things to keep up on, which can affect how we manage our time. And yeah, that's how I see it. Also, make sure to subscribe.
Oh, subscribe to our channel. Now we've got 4 viewers. Whoever you are, if you're out there and you're watching us live, then please like, share, comment. And look, got 6 viewers. Oh my God, it's going up. Ask us a question while you can. Let's see, what topic should we start on first? We're going to go quick fire round, okay? Talk about social media for a second. We'll start with the biggest, Facebook. Can we give any tips for Facebook? How to get more likes?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing. Oh, go on. No, you go first. I'll go after.
Oh no, it's fine. You want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah,
I was just going to say that making sure you include hashtags, but the right amount. So making sure that it's not too much or not too less. So you want around 2 to 3 hashtags, and making sure that it like corresponds with what your post is about. That was my little tip.
That you sound like a true expert.
Thank you.
Who wants to go next? No, I'll go last because I don't want to take everyone else.
Well, look, we're gonna move on to YouTube.
I think the biggest thing is knowing your audience. If you know your audience, you know how to speak to them, and don't speak at them. Speak to their pain points. Once you understand your customers' pain points, if you cater your content to hit that spot, then they're more likely to engage with you because they can relate. So make sure your content is relatable to your audience.
And adding value as well. Like, it's got to be good enough to stop you scrolling. And then once you stop scrolling, the hard work begins. Then they're reading it. So if it's rubbish when they read it and it's got no value, they'll just carry on scrolling. Let's go YouTube. It breaks my heart to see a beautiful video being watched by like 2 people in the last 3 years. I see it all the time. Hamid, how do we get our videos more viewed?
So the important thing is to have great thumbnails and great titles. You want to make sure you're catching the attention of the viewer. So you want to have simple titles. You want to have good thumbnails that are related to the videos, titles that have relation to the video. You don't want to be clickbaiting your audience because they'll see something and they'll be like, okay, I'm going to go click and see. But if it has no relation with the video, they're just going to click off. And that is what is called a bounce rate. When someone clicks onto a website or a video and they quickly bounce off within, let's say, the first minute or 2. So you don't want that to be happening on your YouTube channel or your website or your business. So you want to make sure you are attracting your viewers, your customers, etc. Because the worst thing that can happen is all your customers or your viewers coming into your channel and then bouncing off within the first few minutes, so leaving you with no customers. So you want to make sure you want to do that.
spoken like a true YouTuber there. I love it, Hamid. And you only learned yesterday how to do how to do the subtitles. It really is worth spending a bit of time to learn the subtitles. Now, Ruby is the video queen. When you look at a video and think, oh my God, I haven't got enough content. How am I going to do it? It looks too complicated. How am I going to do this? Ruby, can you give any advice to those people out there that think they'll never be able to make a video?
Well, it depends what the video is about. If it's a vlog, that's different. But if it's a I don't know, advertising something, for example, there's lots of platforms you can use. There's Wave Video, that's a very good platform that we use. And you can use lots of stock videos, make sure the music's catchy and it's not too wordy as well, because people won't pay attention to it really. They just need short sentences and not too long. What else is there, guys?
No, that was really good. Cade, you're the only one that hasn't spoken. We're almost out of time today. Real quick fire round. What's your favorite part of digital media?
I think business acquisition, SEO, mainly because I'm good at those things. I think for business acquisition, I can give one advice at least, which is try and keep your connections normal yet friendly. So try and do something like try and think of it like you're meeting someone in real life, which is basically what it is. But because it's business acquisition, you have to keep it formal so that they know that, and make sure that they know that it's beneficial for both sides. Yeah, for SEO, it's just technical. It's just a technical thing. If you're a technical person, then you'll get SEO.
And you don't even need to be that technical. Just Google's looking for the most authoritative website. So if you're talking about children's shoes, you want to talk about the size, where they're made, what's made out of, even to the point of how they're going to affect that child's growth of their shoe. Talk about everything, and then you become an expert. Now, Bella in the middle, she's in the middle in my screen anyway. She is quite awesome at creating content. And now some people, they struggle with the ideas. What you've been making possibly 7 to 10, if not 13, 14, 15 pieces of content a day. Can you talk us through that?
I mean, the main thing is to get all the colors matching. I think that's the main thing, because when you're scrolling and you're looking, it's always nice that it's all the similar color scheme, or it looks more put together and more professional, I'd say. And the same similar fonts as well. And
like, if you come to a standstill with creativity, you know, like it's remember it's Sunday, you could put a poppy on things. Black Friday, it's Christmas coming up, you could do interesting tips, and that's what you've been doing. So that it's 11 minutes past. I've got 4 minutes to add some value. If you're watching this and you're thinking, well, this is interesting, how do I learn more? Then my piece of valuable content would be, if you want to learn about SEO, look at a guy called Neil Patel. If you want to learn about social media, look at a guy called Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, to keep it mixed up, it's not just men. My favorite is Mari Smith. She's a lady that is an expert on Facebook specifically. Look, having mentors, people that have done it in the past, is always good. Watch a YouTube channel, and that will always help, but just make sure it wasn't posted in 2004. That means it's not current anymore. You want a nice current one. I don't know if the team want to give any value in the last 3 minutes.
I think it's very important to know who your customer is, as I've said again, but also know what you want to get out of, and don't just sell to your customers. Give them value. Make sure you're always providing value all the time. Make sure everything that you're doing is speaking to their pain points, as opposed to just hard sales all the time, because people have so much choice these days and there's so much competition. So it's, how do you stand out? And the best way to do that is to give people what they want.
So Harvard, have I ever told you guys about Harvard University? Have I told you this? Oh, wow. So Harvard University have the the best business degree in the world, and they study trust for 1 year. Now, without trust, no transaction happens, business relationships don't happen. So I was lucky enough to listen to a webinar from Harvard University, and I didn't realize that they have an equation for trust. It starts with V. V is equal to P. V is equal to C, which is equal to P. What does that all mean? It means that visibility is first. You might wonder, or even some people on this webinar might think, well, why the hell are we doing this? There's only like 9 people watching. But here's the thing. If people don't know you exist, how are you ever going to get business? So those 9 people might be clients. Maybe if you're watching, hello, you might just need some advice. You might need us now, or you might need us in 10 years. So visibility is massively important, and people forget. So we all know what Coca-Cola is. Imagine they didn't do an advert for the next 10 years. What would that do to their sales? McDonald's, massive brand. Nike, massive brand. But they keep reminding you, and they keep being visible. Does anyone know what the C means? I'm really impressed. Content. Visibility is C. C is actually credibility. So you could be seen and be an idiot. You could be seen and a crook. You could be seen as all these things. So reviews. There's a thing called what's it called, Stelios?
What are you saying?
Credible. It's called social proof. That's the one.
Yeah.
In digital marketing, we talk about social proof. Old school, you'd see the neighbor with a Volkswagen, you think, oh, that must be good. Like, so credibility is massively important. In this age of fake news, we don't trust anything. But if you see a review, if you see this person keeps coming back, if you only see an advert from someone once, if you see it about 50 times, you're definitely going to go. And then, can anyone tell me what the P stands for at the end? I'm so impressed. Anyone? P stands for profit. Business people get it all mixed up. You can't have credibility. You can't get profit before you're credible. You can't get profit until you're visible. P comes at the end. So what we're doing here is we're becoming visible. I hope that you're credible from all the great things that my colleagues have said today. And then the profit comes. So everyone that's watching, if you've enjoyed this, please make a comment. Ask us a really tough question. One of us will answer it back. And I wish everyone a nice day. Anyone got anything really inspiring to say at the end?
I think the biggest thing is social media and marketing is such a big thing that loads of people feel like they don't need it, or they don't need to spend money into it. But it's probably one of the best investments you can make as a company, because the results that you get from it are just amazing.
I agree. So like this is a wrap. This done. I really am very grateful to my team for making time to be on this call. And look, hopefully thousands of people watch this. If it's any good, it might be on the news tonight. See you guys at 5:15.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
News at 10.
Bye.
Bye.